Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I'm really happy you stopped by, and I really appreciate you hitting that thumbs up to show support for this channel. Okay. Wow, the cards are coming really fast for you, so let's see what's going on. We're asking today what the shift. What the shift, because we have this big eclipse happening on the 30th of April. It is happening in Taurus. It's at 4:28 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. at 10 degrees of 10 degrees of Taurus. Your overall energy is the mountain. This mountain is really interesting because this pathway here is lit up by spirit. So you are being guided through what appears to be obstacles. Ooh, okay. Wow. You know, you're going to need to get into your intuition big time. That is where you're going to find all the information that you need. Your ability to be open and receptive to the information that is coming in is how you're going to create the stability. There is an opportunity for you to really come home to yourself. To come home to yourself. It may be actually that you physically find a home, a new place to live, a new place to work, a new relationship that feels like home. Libra, your energy around the love reading that I did in the portal, the membership portal for this month was really positive, and it had a lot of opportunity coming in for you, and not many of the signs had really great love readings this time. So there might be an opportunity for you to find what or who feels like home for you in this with this energy of this new moon, that's eclipse that's happening in Taurus. So Taurus is also ruled by Venus, as is your sign, and then what is of value to you emotionally and financially are definitely things that are going to be on the table here. The area, the key to this situation, because we're going to take a look at thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future, and this is the key. And the key here to the situation is the community. It's the garden. It's wherever things are. But all these fairies are around the statue at night that's not moving, that's not doing anything. It's like stagnant energy that needs to be brought to life. And so it feels like there's a situation that's been very stagnant and not experiencing a lot of growth. And it might be that what it is that you need to release it. Even though it is a new moon, it's a new opportunity. And so in releasing and creating space, you allow space for something to come in. You have been trying to take the perspective, the guarding of your heart, the guarding of your situation. We have the tower. The tower is strong, it's protected. It is surrounded by these fairies. It's in the sunlight and it's lit up, but it's definitely a higher vantage point, but it's also a place of protection where you can see whatever is coming at you. And this is where your thoughts have been. How do I protect myself? And I think you're going to need to trust the unknown. You've been feeling a lot of anxiety around a situation that felt very serendipitous. Here we have the lucky clover in the area of anxiety. And so I feel like something serendipitous happened. You met somebody, it seemed like an unusual situation. I don't want to say don't trust your gut, because you should always trust your gut, but you should make sure that it is your gut, your instincts, your intuition that's talking to you and not your fears. You shouldn't trust your fears. You should trust the little voices in your head and in your heart that are speaking to you. But if it's because, well, it's hard to say. You're going to have to do the discerning. I can't do that for you. I don't know what your situation is. I can't pull individual cards for you. But there's a situation where a lack of information is the problem. It's the key to the transition, sort of. So in the area of what's going to end, I think you get more information. I think it comes in. I think that you've been waiting and waiting because the obstacle has been, do I transform this situation? But also in the obstacle area, and usually I think of the snake as a transformation. I have to tell you, when it's in the area, the obstacle, it could be one of two things. Either the obstacle has been allowing the transformation to happen, or there is a snake in the grass that is blocking a situation, that's keeping the information from coming through. And so here's the good news. In the area of action to take, you have the receptive energy, which tells me that the information is going to come in, but she's sitting in the receiving part. She's not actively looking for it. I think it comes through the heart space. I think that's where you figure things out. What's really great is that when there's a block, when there's a stop, and you feel like I can't seem to progress forward here, everything feels stagnant and stuck, that could be your protection, because Spirit has your back. And I think there might be a situation where you may have been wanting to step into it or step out of it, and either way, you have been sitting there going, this seems too difficult. And it seems difficult because it's protecting you from making a misstep. Eliminating situations in our life that makes us feel less than is when we open up the opportunity to feel what we deserve and what we desire, which is that we are way more than enough. So you have here the frangipani. You are truly beautiful on the inside and the outside. So that is that. And the tulip, you are worth what you desire. This is that Venetian energy. This is Venus. Self-value, self-worth, self-esteem. And so whether that shows up in a romantic relationship, in a family dynamic, in a friends group, or a work situation, there is a need for you to understand that you are worth all the good stuff. And you are being guided on this path, this difficult path. It is in the hard places in life that we do the most growth, that we become more of who we always were. That's when we find our greatness. And I think there's a situation here that you thought it was really lucky. The job, the relationship, the community that you went to, it felt very serendipitous. But now you're going, I don't know, nothing seems to be moving in the direction it's supposed to. And so there's a need to come home to yourself. There is a big transformation that is happening. We have the snake of transformation in the area of what is the obstacle. And in the heart space moving forward, we have the coffin. This could mean the end of a relationship. 100% it could mean that. But it also could mean that inside of your heart, there is a big transformation that is going on where you realize I'm worth so much more than I'm accepting from other people. Like I am tolerating things I should not tolerate because I teach people how to treat me, and when they disrespect me and I allow them to do that, then I am disrespecting myself, and I'm not going to disrespect myself because Spirit has my back. And the reason this is so hard and the reason this feels like a struggle all the time is because it's just not in flow. It's not where I'm supposed to be. It's not what I'm supposed to be. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not who I'm supposed to be with. It's not where I'm supposed to live. There's something. This is something very difficult. This is a big change in your heart space. There is something that you want very, very much. But are you trusting yourself? It is hard. Whatever this is really hard when the snake, this transformation energy is in what is the difficulty. It's in the area of the mountain, and the mountain is the overall energy. That's part of this. And in the heart space, there's this big transformation. And I really think this is the part where you realize in the heart that you deserve to be honored. You deserve to be honored, because what you have here is shake it up a little. You've got this. Hold on. You can do this. And I don't think they mean a relationship. I think they mean hold on to the knowledge of your own sense of value, your own sense of worth. Don't let others dissuade you from knowing your own sense of greatness. Support. There's always help. When you ask for it, it can be found. Spirit has your back. In the area of finances, you are supported. This is the area of finances, but it's also the area of thought. And it also, whenever I have this bear showing up like this with her leaning against it, it's like Spirit has your back. You're going to be fine. You have the sunrise. Every sunrise sings a song. Don't worry, be happy. The outcome is this house here in this wooded area, and it's covered in growth and opportunity, but here you can see that the sun is starting to come up. It is the sunrise. In our forest, no rainbow debate. Rainbows stand with love and not hate. Rainbow is about the beauty after the storm, right? That's what comes in. You can't have a rainbow unless there was a storm. Hang in there. I feel like there's a real test of endurance of your ability. We have the family card that comes up and that home card there, right? So wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. The family may not be the family you were born into. It's the family you create along the way. It is your spirit guide team. It is your support system. You are being supported whether or not you see it. But there is a need to stand tall and stand strong in your own sense of value and worth. This, as I'm recording this, this is the 14th. In 2 days, there is the full moon in your sign. And so by the time you see this, that full moon will have already happened, but it was the ending of a cycle in order to bring in the new cycle of this eclipse that's coming up. And so allowing a cycle to complete and making space, allowing things to transform in order to create. You have the sacred mirror. Magic happens when you most expect it. And limitations inspire innovations. Whatever this block to this transformation has been, it is a gift. It is asking you to look at the situation from a different vantage point, to seek new information about it, to find a creative solution, one in which you feel proud of your part and participation in it. It's going to be a little out of the box thinking, but when you expect the miracles to happen, that's when they do. When you know your value and your worth, what is mirrored back to you is what you put out into the world, the sacred mirror. If you're putting the positive out there, if you are putting out the vibes of I'm worthy and therefore I will create and manifest what I want, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Magic happens when you expect it. So expect magic. That's how you'll create it. All right, Libra, I would love to see your comments on this. If you would let me know what's going on. It seems super interesting. I am on Facebook every day if you want a little daily guidance along the way with the energy of the day and how to best utilize it. And, of course, check out the membership portal. The Love and Soul Path readings are there. And every month we do a live call with Q&A. And we did activations and downloads last night with the Q&A. It was very cool. So we'll be doing that again in the month of May. So come along and join us. Love to have you. You guys take really good care of yourselves. I just want to say, inspire yourself to be the magic in your own life. All right? Take good care.